Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You know, I've always got the tea for you, and today, oh boy, we're diving into something that's got K-pop fans split right down the middle. Like one half screaming, the other half squinting at the screen going, huh? So here's the tea. On February 27, 2025, brand new, super fancy photos dropped of IU and Chaehoonu for the luxury jewelry brand Chomei. You know, the kind of brand where even the air around the products probably costs more than my rent? Yeah, that one. First, they dropped some solo shots. Both of them were rocking denim. Cool, casual, giving off that, oh, I just pair my jeans with a diamond necklace energy. But then they dropped the duo shots. IU and Chaehoonu together, in matching denim, posing like they're the hottest new K-drama couple who just happened to be modeling expensive jewelry on the side. And oh boy, the internet had thoughts. Over on the Coup, you know, K-netizens' favorite battleground, people were throwing opinions around like confetti at a wedding. Half the comments were basically, wow, they look amazing together, a perfect visual combo. While the other half was sitting there like, why does this look like two photos awkwardly glued together in Photoshop? Another fan pointed out, I think they styled and posed them this way so the accessories would pop. Haha, that's why they look mismatched, like a Photoshop job. Okay, first of all, relatable. We all know when brands care more about the product than the people. It's like, sure, they look awkward, but look at this $5,000 bracelet, guys. I kid you not. One person straight up said, they're both pretty, but there's no chemistry. Ouch. That's like when two gorgeous people stand next to each other and somehow the vibe is still meh. But not everyone was a hater. Some people were living for the visuals, saying, wow, they match so well, the vibe is super refreshing. Meanwhile, others were dramatically sighing, the luxurious feeling of Chomei is gone. Dang, can we let IU and Chaehoonu wear their little denim outfits in peace without tearing them apart? They're just out here trying to model some fancy accessories, not start an international fashion debate. People were seriously convinced they weren't even in the same room. So now I want to know, what do you think? Did IU and Chaehoonu look like the ultimate denim dream team? Or were you also feeling that, hi, nice to meet you, let's pretend we're besties for this photo shoot vibe? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I need to hear your takes. But hang on, we're not leaving the Chaehoonu topic just yet because the drama and the visuals keep on coming. While everyone was still busy online debating whether he and IU had good chemistry or looked like they were awkwardly stitched together in Photoshop, Chaehoonu casually decided to flip the script by dropping an entirely different vibe that sent the internet into a meltdown. Yep, I'm talking about his Calvin Klein photo shoot. Oh man, you guys. The 2025 pictorial landed and it was game over. In the photos, he's showing off those toned arms, those sharp abs, and basically reminding everyone why he's a certified visual king. Like, excuse me, sir, are you trying to personally make everyone feel guilty about skipping gym day? Because it's working. And then the videos came out. And it's not just the still shots making waves. Watching Chaehoonu move, pose, and own that Calvin Klein vibe? Yeah, he's basically the walking definition of handsome. At this point, Calvin Klein isn't just selling clothes. They're selling the fantasy of being as effortlessly gorgeous as him. But wait, let me tell you something fun. This whole Calvin Klein moment? Yeah, it's not the first time Chaehoonu has shocked fans by showing off his bulked up body. In fact, let's rewind a bit. Back in February 2023, Chaehoonu had already started shaking off that classic flower boy image. You know, the soft, pretty boy vibe everyone knew him for? Yeah, he traded that in for full-on real man visuals, and fans were not ready. He posted a bunch of photos on Instagram, just casually dropping them, like, hey guys, here's me looking like a K-drama heartthrob who also just happens to moonlight as a Marvel superhero. The pictures showed him posing in all kinds of pose, but what really caught everyone's attention were his arms. I mean, we're talking serious muscle here. Goodbye delicate visuals, hello Terminator energy. One photo even had him in a sleeveless shirt, hanging onto a basketball hoop, showing off his broad shoulders and bulging biceps like it was no big deal. Of course, the internet went nuts. Over on The Coup, fans were flooding the comments like, crazy, he's so cool. Unu really has it all. I can't take my eyes off his muscles. Looks like he's been working out like crazy. He's not lacking in any area. And my personal favorite, Chalanu's existence itself is admirable. I mean, imagine being so perfect that people are out here admiring your entire existence. Goalsly. All right, now listen. We've seen Chalanu slay in denim, flex in Calvin Klein, and transform from soft flower boy to full-on gym poster child. At this point, you're probably thinking, wow, is there anything this man doesn't have? But surprise, even when someone seems absolutely flawless on the outside, like, let's be real, Chalanu looks like he was handcrafted by the K-pop gods. They still have insecurities. Yup, even he's got a thing or two that used to make him self-conscious. And funny enough, one of his biggest insecurities actually ended up saving him in a super dangerous situation. Let me set the scene. This came up when Chalanu was on an episode of Knowing Bros, where he talked about something he used to feel shy about, his so-called origudengi, which directly translates to duck butt. Yep, you heard that right. Apparently, he always thought his butt was a little too fluffy, and it made him self-conscious. But plot twist, that very duck butt ended up saving him from real harm. He told this wild story about how, while shooting a music video with the Astro members, they had to do this big jump onto a set piece. Sounds easy, right? Nope. After a few attempts, the set collapsed, and poor Chalanu ended up crashing onto a nail that was sticking out. At first, he thought, that kinda hurt, but when his teammates pointed out he was bleeding, things got serious real fast. He rushed to the hospital with his manager, worried about how bad the injury was. And you know what the doctor told him? The doctor literally said, "You're lucky you have a big butt. The wound is deep, but because your butt has a lot of fat, the nail didn't go far enough to hit any bones, muscles, or nerves." Can you imagine? His so-called insecurity turned out to be the very thing that protected him. While most deep puncture wounds would need stitches or even more serious treatment, he just needed a tetanus shot and was able to head home. So yeah, let's all give a round of applause to Chalanu's fluffy, protective butt. Not just for the visuals, but for the life-saving cushioning too. Thanks, Duck Butt, for the thickness and the protection. But hey, what do you think about this? I'm super curious. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please, yes, please, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you enjoyed this little gossip session, or if you just love laughing at K-pop internet chaos as much as I do. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay fabulous, my friends.